Hey guys, good morning. Dave Santarelli here from Santarelli Trading Exchange, BreakingChartAlerts.com, Stock Options Trading Academy. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Ease here.
Morning.
What's going on?
Morning, guys. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. So first thing, I came in, right? I think they're over the lockdown here in Florida. Did you notice a big thing in traffic coming in?
Not that much.
Oh my God, it took me double the amount of time to get to work today.
Really?
Just about. Anyway, let's get back to the market here. Markets, let's see what we're down now. We were down about 500 points earlier. We're down about 460 points on the Dow. Nasdaq's down around 102. We are just basically in about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades right now. We have our Facebook 180 calls that expire this week, which I pulled up on the chart to the left here. So guys, first things first, before the market opens, we have about 7 minutes. I want to go over our trades that we're in now so you guys know what we're looking for and you guys can plan the trades out pretty well here. So first things first, Facebook. As you can see, we're getting a nice wedge between the 10-day simple moving average and the 50 SMA. Obviously, first candle below, let's say 175, it'd be my exit on Facebook. If we break that 180, I'm going to be looking to add to that position or possibly add to it for a different expiration like the May monthly expo. So that's what I'm watching for with Facebook. If you see it break below 175 and looks like it's going to be closing below there today, that'd be my exit. If we break out and we start to climb above 180, that's where I'm going to be looking to add to that position. Okay, next thing, Walmart. Walmart's not doing too much. It's only down about 0.96 cents, 96 cents, down 0.73%. Not looking too bad on Walmart given the market's down about 500 points. These stocks are just following the general market. And I'm going to be watching the diamond and the Qs here on the open, and I'm going to be looking for I'm going to be seeing if the market's retracing back down to those SMAs and then bouncing off those, and it looks like we're going to be climbing, or vice versa there. So we'll be looking at the diamonds and the Qs first thing in the morning. And we have our SPY puts we got as a hedge. So we got the April 22nd 283 strike put. We got about $2,000 in that, and that should do really well. And that's why we keep the hedges on. A lot of people were asking about that Friday, like, hey, you're going to close out the hedge. I said, that's for next week. It's not for this week. If that was a hedge for this week, I would have closed that out on Friday. But that's looking fine. So ExxonMobil is the big one. Let's take a look at ExxonMobil here. That's down about 6%. But as you can see here on the chart, it's still holding above that blue 20 SMA. So if anything, I might add to that position. We have the May 15th 40 strike call. Okay, so it's still above 40 bucks. Looking fine to me. I might add to this position. We're up around 27% on that position now before the market opens. Obviously, we'll be down on that once the market opens today with the retracement on oil. I mean, crude's at about, what, 14, 15 bucks a barrel now. I mean, that's insane. So this is holding up pretty well. Yeah, it's 20-year lows I read about.
No demand.
Nope, and the economy is going to be opening up, though, so that's why I do like oil still for the long term. I think this is a nice time to add something like maybe for the January of 2021 expo, you know, for a nice longer-term trade there on oil as it rebounds here from these historic 20-year lows.
And they got hit with a few price targets as well.
Yeah,
too.
there was some upgrades. If you guys look at our daily newsletter, you'll see here in the target changes, Bank of America maintains a buy on ExxonMobil. They lower their price target to 70 bucks, but they lower their price target to $70. ExxonMobil's only at 40 right now. And like I said, with our trade plan, it looks like an optimal time to add to those contracts or get something, like I said, for the January 2021 expo. So that's with ExxonMobil. Bank of America maintains buy on Chevron, CVX, raises price target to $90 a share. AutoZone, they raised their target on AutoZone to $1,070 a share. And Oppenheimer maintains an outperform on Google, which is Alphabet now, and they lower the price target to $14.45.
See Oxy as well.
Yep, Oxy here as well. Bank of America Securities maintains neutral on Occidental Petroleum, OXY, raises price target to 15 bucks. So like I said, with ExxonMobil, if we take a look here quick at Halliburton, one that we've been trading, made lots of money on here. Again, if you see, it's coming down to that 20 SMA. and it looks like it might be holding there. So we're going to be watching that, maybe looking for another trade opportunity there. And it's still holding that 20. Now, if we had a candle below this tomorrow, then I'd be looking to fall back down to support from previous support areas. Now, let's take a look back here at Walmart, and let's get ready for the day here. So as you can see, Walmart daily chart here, it's in consolidation. So let me draw this and show you guys what we're looking for our Walmart trade. That way you guys are prepared for the week here. So our Walmart trade, here's some basic consolidation. So 130 up to about 133. So if we break that 133, I'm going to be adding to that. You know, as you can see, retracement back down to that 10, breakout momentum. Consolidation, now we're looking for that next move above or below consolidation box here to see if we're going to retrace back down to that 10 or head higher here. So Walmart, like I said, we're looking for 130 as a stop, a candle below that, or 133, a candle above that, to add to our Walmart trade. And again, our ExxonMobil and Walmart trades, they're for the May 15th expiration. Let's see here. The SPY put is for April 22nd. Our GE, we have the 2022 10 strike call, so holding on to that, that's a long-term leap. And our Facebook 180 strike is for April 24th, and I told you what we're looking for with Facebook. So about 1 minute to go to opening bell here, guys, and let's see how we start the week here. I'm going to change this to the diamond and Qs over here. I want to watch the general market at first here, and we'll change that to a today 1 minute, and we are ready here. We got 10 seconds to opening bell. So quiet in the background, isn't it? Here we go.
STT, State Street, Sandy Tango Tango, announcing a new alliance with Virtus from FIS. That's STT.
Our SPY puts up $800.
Here we go.
Let's look at the diamond now and the Qs. Good morning, Joel Medina. He's always the first one there. I like to see that. Vincenzo Fiacco, got to give a special shout out to you for the Starbucks gift card.
Vincenzo.
Really nice. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Ronald Brady, good morning. Skyjack, good morning. Avilio Rodriguez, good morning. Captain Thomas, good morning. Misty Wiggins, good morning. Bob Logan, thank you. Good morning. Andrew Richardson, good morning. Only hear you on the left side. What do they mean? Is that better now? Let me know. Let me know if that's a little bit better. Alrighty, we're watching here. Facebook's pretty flat, still down less than 1%. Watching Diamond and Qs here. Good morning, Stefan. Good morning, Kevin Johnson, Sky King.
German Chancellor Merkel says we must stay cautious in the fight against the coronavirus pandemic.
It's better?
It's a lot better. Yeah, it's better. New mic too, huh?
Yeah, got a new mic. I didn't like the other one. Here we go. We're getting that pop here.
AKRX, another low price stock. Moving here on heavy volume. Alpha Kilo Romeo X-ray.
Okay, Misty. There we go. They said it's better. I got a new microphone, and there's all types of buttons on it, so I probably just switched crap around and tried to do something I didn't know how to do.
Sciences.
Alrighty, so Julianne's saying Netflix. Let me take a look at Netflix. I usually like looking at this here for the first couple of minutes, but we can take a look at Netflix. Nice breakout. 430, 971. There's no question she wants to go to 450 to 500. 450. As you guys can see on the chart here for Netflix, had a breakout, retraced down to that 10, had a nice breakout, just had a candle of retracement, and she's starting to break again. So 450 would be a target resistance. If you wanted to pick up some calls for this week's expo, that's where I'd be looking to take profits, around 450.
They also have earnings tomorrow.
Netflix has earnings tomorrow. Guys, look at Walmart. Walmart's in the green now. We're now green on our Walmart trade.
Shares of Gilead popped here.
Gilead's taking a pop here as well. Look at Walmart go. Walmart was just in the green,
GILD.
getting a nice pop there.
Gilead was downgraded as well too.
Gilead was downgraded. Yeah, by who? The short sellers?
Yeah, right.
CLVS, Clovis
Gilead's
Oncology
holding that
here,
50 right now.
$44.
Don't like the chart for Gilead just now, so I'm going to go back to our trades. Let's see Facebook here. Now Facebook, I want to see a candle above that, let's say 178.50 area, and then I might be looking to add to the Facebook trade. Right now the Facebook trade's down 24% for today. That's okay though. We have April 24th Expo. We know exactly what we're looking for here. Walmart still getting a nice little climb there. Our SPY puts are up $700 today. The hedge we got last week. Walmart's still getting a climb here. I want to see that pop
CFMS
above the
getting a
channel
pump
right here at around, let's say 133. Make it simple. Avilio Rodriguez says they're up 1K on Netflix. Nice job. Let's take a look at Netflix again. Netflix, thank you. Nice. Gold too.
Heard you, little chappy.
Yeah, definitely. Look at how dark and gloomy it is outside.
It is.
Oh,
It's on and off raining this weekend.
I was thinking about going flying today or tomorrow, but clouds don't look it. I still fly VFR.
VFR.
Visual Flight Rules. Can't fly in the clouds yet. Alrighty, let's see SPY now. Let's check this out. SPY. As you can see, SPY is still heading lower here. We're now up $800 on our SPY puts we got last week. Market's starting to retrace a little bit more here. Let me pull up Facebook on my top chart. Netflix is still holding up pretty well there. 442.50.
Spiking here to the high. India November Oscar. INO.
Netflix is probably one of those ones we're going to see at $500 by the end of the week.
14 days of current easing of restrictions
You know?
is
They
pushing up
report
infection
tomorrow
rate.
after the bell.
See, if they didn't report earnings tomorrow, I'd be jumping in Netflix now, but I don't like day trading on a Monday. The premiums are way too high on a Monday. There goes Walmart again climbing. Let's keep an eye on these. Yeah, big earnings week. Big.
In May. That's
We'll go over those in the afternoon session, see if we find any setups we like, anything we want to make a trade on here. Walmart's still on the climb. Facebook, I'm looking at the chart above here. That's looking good. SPY's just basically flat here. We're looking for a move below 282.25 or above 283 here to get our signal. Facebook is looking great here. Let me pull Facebook up. SPY's getting a climb here as well. I'm watching Amazon up above here, 24.41. It's incredible. You guys have to remember, I got other screens on here as well, so Amazon's on one of my other screens here. Nice climb on Amazon. I think we're going to see 2,500 on Amazon easily. We could easily do an in-the-money vertical spread on Amazon for earnings if we wanted to. There goes Facebook getting up to that 10. Let's keep an eye on that.
How about
What
that
we're
late
gonna do.
afternoon Friday for Amazon?
Had a nice run there.
Yeah.
We weren't in an Amazon trade. Well, we had the day
Remember
trade.
that?
Yeah, the day trade was amazing.
Went from what to 100%?
Did we make one Amazon trade or two Amazon
It was
day
two.
trades? Yeah, I thought we did
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
All right, should I close out my SPY put for April 22nd? That's what I'm thinking of right now. I think I might hold it. I'm going to look at SPY here, 3-month daily. Still not breaking above that 50. That's what I'm watching for here. You guys that know the trade plan, we're watching for that break above the 50.
Activity, weekly $90 call sweep
If we could
on
break
Alpha
285,
Gilead,
that'd be
Gilead.
nice. Bullish candle there, and I'd be looking at probably about 310. There goes Facebook taking a run here. Walmart's on the climb, up 200 bucks on Walmart for today. Let's put up Walmart. Right now I'm just managing our current trades. We're in a Walmart trade, we're in a Facebook trade, we're up on the Walmart trade. Facebook's ready to climb and break out here. I think I'm gonna close my SPY puts. I want to see this breakout here though above that 20 before I do something like that. Q's looking good. Diamond getting up to that 10. SPY breaking that 10 now, but we got to see if we're gonna break above it here and start to climb, or fail at that 10 here and continue BDM. Facebook's having a really nice breakout here, almost green on our Facebook trade.
Now it is daily coronavirus.
We're up $400 on our Walmart trade today, up 13% on Walmart. Walmart's having a nice breakout here, guys, up $1.10, up 0.84% on Walmart. I'm watching Facebook here to break that 50-20 SMA. Might add to that position if we do. Diego Morello says, Dave, could you look at KO, Coca-Cola? Sure thing. KO. All right, today chart so far, not doing much, failing at that 10 as of right now.
They report tomorrow before the bell.
They report tomorrow before the bell. Look at it, it's holding that 10 though pretty well on a daily chart here. They should do well with COVID. I mean, people are loading up on food, drinks, snacks.
Exactly.
Look at Walmart breaking out. We're now up $500 on Walmart. Our Walmart trade's almost in the green overall. Up 15.11% today, down 1.69% overall. Facebook's getting down to that 10 here. We could put KO on our watch list here if we want to talk about that in the afternoon session, possibly get into it.
KO, Chipotle too.
No, I'm not a fan of Chipotle, not during this pandemic.
No?
I think people are going to be staying away from things like that.
BCRX, BioCris,
Facebook now is breaking below that 10.
Charlie Romeo X-ray.
On a minute chart here. Got up to that 2050 SMA. So far it's failing. Let's see if it could hold that 10, start to climb, or if we're going to head down and break below support of the day here.
GMLP, Golar LNG Partners, Golf Michael Lima Papa. Getting a pop. GMLP.
We have the ExxonMobil May 15th Expo. We're down only 8% on that trade. I'm probably going to be looking to add to the ExxonMobil trade, to be honest with you. That's the May 15th Expo. I was just thinking about either adding to that trade. We're now up $500 on the Walmart trade here as it continues to break out. Walmart's doing really well, as you can see, breaking above that 1020, retracing back down to that 10, breakout momentum, and then we're seeing some consolidation as we retrace back down to that 10, looking for that next climb, that next breakout above, let's say 133.40. Facebook's breaking below that 10, watching that. Paula Jean says AMD still on the run. Let's take a look at AMD. Up 1.17%, 3-month daily. As you can see here, consolidation box. I would be looking at around $60 as the next target.
Behind 2064, November Victor Alpha X-ray.
Facebook still breaking lower here. Dave, could you look at BSX? Failing at that 10 right now. 3-month daily. You know, I mean, it does look like you have some resistance right around 42.50, so you could capture a quick $4, $5 climb on BSX. Nice breakout momentum. MACD looks great. 1020 cross. 10's crossing the 50 now. You know, if you do retrace back, it's probably going to retrace back to around 36 is my opinion there. So if you got into this, you know, either A, you're going to wait for it to, you know, pull back to support around 36 and then enter. Or if you wanted to enter now, you just know that, hey, it's a longer term trade. You're going to have around a 42.50 to 45 target. And then you could take profit there along the way. And that's a longer term trade, something I do like 2021 Expo. Vinny says, what do you think about picking up some ExxonMobil stock for the long run? I like ExxonMobil for the long run. Let's take a look. ExxonMobil. She's on the climb from the lows today. That's not too bad. So if you look at ExxonMobil, I mean, she's down 4.25%, but it's starting to get a nice breakout here. We got the MACD that just crossed. It looks like the 10 once crossed above that 20. We'll look for the first green candle above that 1020 SMA for a possible addition to our ExxonMobil trade. Our ExxonMobil trade's down 6%. We were up around 27% on Friday, but like I said, if we look at the daily chart on ExxonMobil, it's holding that 20 and looks like we could have another climb here on ExxonMobil, which I'll probably be adding to that. Apple was downgraded. Demand for iPhones are going to be down. You know, we're in a global recession right now. Huevos, or who asked about that one? Let me see.
Phone number?
Oh, a phone number. Huh. Yeah, so Apple.
Russia orders companies to cut oil output by 20% from February levels. That, according to a Reuters source.
Cut output by 20%. We switched over from Santarelli Exchange to Breaking Chart Alerts MMY. Santarelli Trading Exchange is the mothership here, so that's going to be the technology side of the company, and Breaking Chart Alerts is a sister company of Santarelli Trading Exchange. Walmart's pulling down to that blue 20 SMA here. Walmart trades up $250 and SPY's up $500. Let's take a look at SPY. Now, as you can see, Apple's dropping below that consolidation box. So I expect further retracement on Apple. I don't see a strong demand for iPhones as we're going into a global recession. We're already in a global recession. A lot of retailers are going to be going bankrupt in the next year or two.
Yeah, who do you think will be the first couple?
I think the first couple is going to be Macy's, JCPenney. Remember I talked to you guys about Neiman Marcus. I told you guys a month ago I felt Neiman Marcus was going to go under there. And Neiman Marcus, they filed last week. So that's why it's important. Look at SPY here. SPY is on the breakout.
APT
On a today 1 minute chart, look at SPY. Breaking that 20 SMA. Let's see that 1020 cross. If we do, I'm going to be adding to some positions here. And I'd probably get rid of that SPY put we got as a hedge. Yeah, if you guys have any questions in the chat right here on YouTube, Efrain just posted. If you guys have any questions, message us there. That's our Facebook business page, and feel free to click it and message us. Okay, so once again, our Facebook business page is posted there in the chat. Click it if you guys have any questions or anything you want to go to. SPY still continuing to climb. Look at Walmart there, climbing off that blue 20 SMA. Nice climb there. Walmart trades back up $300. SPY's up $400. And let's see, where's my Facebook chart here? Let me pull my Facebook chart on. Facebook's finally starting to get a breakout here as well. Now for Facebook, take a look what we got to look at now. Facebook, we got to break above that red 50 SMA to start this trend reversal from the lows today. So I'm looking for a break above the red 50 SMA on a today 1 minute chart, and then we're going to have resistance right at around 178.40.
Today now, Sandy Delta Charlie, $4.95.
SPY's getting that 1020 cross now. Let me pull that up for you guys. Here's that 1020 cross coming up on SPY. Let's see if it could hold that 10 SMA, act as support, and continue to climb.
Smile Direct now.
Smile Direct they're talking about there.
The highs of about 7.5%.
RGB33 in the BCA trade room says Bank of America looks
We're
good.
looking into further steps to help the economy, such as measures to help restaurants extending short-time work scheme.
Bank of America is looking great there. It's down still
Germany's
2.5% for the day, but definitely a nice bullish chart. I like that. 1020 cross holding that 20. That 20 is going to be your support area during this breakout momentum cycle.
HOP off the highs now up about 6%, $35 at the highs earlier 636, now it's 625.81 on Shopify, SHOP.
Did you get a chance to do anything with the current trades template yet? Yeah, I want to try that today with Facebook, Walmart, ExxonMobil.
I'm in the GE too.
You're in that trade too? Yeah, still looks good. We could add that. That's a long-term trade.
Yeah.
That'd be good to add to it. That way those longer-term traders, they got something there to look at as
Yeah,
well.
I'm keeping that for a little bit.
Let's see what Netflix is doing here. Netflix is pulling back near the lows of the day. Now see, this is why I always say I like waiting until that first 15 minutes of the day so you don't get a fake out there.
Everybody going crazy.
Walmart's retracing here. SPY's at that 10, seeing if it holds there. Facebook wants to break out here. Let's take a look at Facebook. She's the next one coming up to that resistance. Here's Facebook. What did I tell you about that red 50 SMA? If we could break through that and break through that resistance right at around 178.45, I'll be adding to Facebook. Guys, also, there's news out on Facebook today. They're building an app for gaming. I'm not sure if you noticed that or heard about it, but it's brand new breaking news from this morning. Facebook is building a gaming app.
Taking over the world.
Yeah.
Couldn't be any sooner.
Yeah.
Would have been perfect time right now.
Perfect time now to build a gaming app. Everyone's home. Facebook, let's see that breakout above that 50 SMA and reach our resistance there. See if we could continue. Vic Warrior says mRNA Moderna is ripping higher. Let's take a look at mRNA. I closed out. I had shares of that. Oh my God, it's at 50 bucks now. I closed out of my shares on that.
COVID-19 disruption part should get behind us quickly. That's HAL Hotel.
Broke that 35. Was it 36?
It broke that 35 resistance and it took off from there.
And that's what, all-time highs?
Let's see here. Yeah, all-time highs.
So what's resistance on all-time highs?
I think we're going to be seeing Moderna get to $100 with that vaccine they have.
Really?
I really think so.
Of course, it's going to be mandatory.
That's one that I'd buy
states.
shares of and hold. You know, the options on it are insanely high. But if you wanted to get leaps on Moderna, it wouldn't be bad. Monica says, check out RAD, Rite Aid. RAD. All right, Rite Aid's holding that 10 SMA, just entered breakout momentum. Let's check out the 3-month daily. As you can see, we have a nice support here right at around $11. You could be looking for a run up to 16, but then again, there's not going to be many people going to the Rite Aid store. Rite Aid makes a lot of their profits on their retail side, you know, the products that they sell. And I just don't see them. I don't see people going in there and paying those absorbent amount of you know,
sales up 95% in North America.
their prices. Their prices there are 3 times.
Similar
You know,
to like Walgreens and
exactly.
CVS's.
Yeah. I don't think people are going to be going in, you know, prescriptions, absolutely. But other than that, I'm not a fan of Rite Aid. I mean, it's down here. We have support right at around $11. You know, you got your first resistance around 13 if you wanted to jump in.
And that was right after earnings last week where they dropped.
Now, if it climbs above, let's say, 1250, then maybe I'd look to enter. But for me, just not attractive right now. Let's see. Skyjack says, Dave, thoughts on PayPal? Let's take a look at PayPal, PYPL. PayPal's looking nice. Consolidation candle still between the previous candle's body here. I like the looks of that. We could continue that channel. I don't like it being... I like PayPal. I still think PayPal is going to get up to around 115. Possibly this week.
mRNA, Moderna hitting $15 now.
Moderna, 50 bucks.
Moderna, $50 new high for Moderna.
Thoughts on Smile Direct Club? Justice Dion says, I'm not a big fan of SDC. You know, I mean, they have to go through their Walmart stores. You know, I mean, it's a nice candle here. 1020 cross coming up. It's holding that support right at around 350. It's looking good. You know, this is one that you'd have to buy and hold for, in my opinion. This is one, if you wanted to buy shares of now, I easily think this is going to be back up to 10 to 15 bucks in the next 2-3 years.
At the highs, $13.90.
So if you wanted to get leaps on SDC, that'd be fine with me. Or like I said, you could buy some shares, hold on to it, and look for that 10 to 15 bucks, which is a nice 200% return just owning the shares. So up to you what you wanted to do on that. Me personally, I don't have the patience to buy and hold. I really don't. So I like active trading. So this is a good long-term buy and hold in my opinion. You know, get some leaps, buy some shares. That's fine. But for me, just not something I'd go to. Zamboni says, can you look at Amren, A-M-R-N? Amren holding that 10. Not doing too much, so I'd be looking for a break above 7. If Amren could break above 7, then I'd be looking for a nice swing trade up to about 10 bucks. But for right now, just not my thing. Now, it does look good here. If you're looking at that MACD cross, it's holding above that yellow 10 SMA on a 3-month daily chart. And like I said, if it could break above that 7, which is resistance from April 14th, then I'd be looking to buy. 155 call activity on Walmart now, guys. There's some calls coming in on Walmart. And as you can see over to the right here, we could look at that Walmart trade, holding that 50 SMA. Let's see it hold, break out here. Those call sweeps are coming in. Let's take a look at Facebook chart quick. I want to keep going over the trades we're in so you guys get attuned to our trade plan and how we trade.
And manage it.
And manage the trades, absolutely. So here's the Facebook 3-month daily. As I said this morning, we're getting a wedge between that 10 and red 50 SMA here. I'm looking for a make or break above that. If we take a look at the today 1-minute chart, you guys could see Facebook is near the highs. And what did we talk about earlier this morning? It's getting up to that red 50 SMA. We want to see a break through that on the 1-minute today chart. And then we're going to be looking for a break above 178.45, which is going to be resistance for the day. If we could break above that, I'm going to be adding to my Facebook calls. Now you can see Walmart here. We got support right at around 132. If it can't hold above that, we're going to be looking at BDM here as we have the MACD cross, and that's in BDM with the 1020 cross. Walmart, though, like I said, we have the May 15th expo. So what we're worried about is the daily chart on Walmart. That's it. And if you look at the daily chart, that's still a nice bullish chart right here. We're in consolidation. Stop would be below 130, and then I'd be adding above a candle above 133. Facebook's holding above that yellow 10 SMA right now. It's looking good there. Guys, we only have 43 likes on this video. Please give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media if you're enjoying these videos for me. Thank you. Let's see, whatever that last name is, Sharisha G. Let's take a look. He wants us to take a look at ANET. ANET. Holding above that blue 20 SMA on a today 1 minute chart. Now this is one that I'd be looking at here. You know, if you want, I mean, it's holding that yellow 10 SMA really well on a daily chart. Looks great. Take a look at Walmart. See how it's still holding above that 132 support, which is nice. It's right now in the NTZ, trading between the SMAs. ANET here, like I said, you know, it's not one that I'd trade, but I'd be looking at 220 as target resistance here if you wanted to enter that. 220 to 230. If you wanted to even buy shares, it's a $211 stock, you know. Let's take a look at the volume on it quick, just so I could get a feel. I thought the volume was pretty low, and it is pretty low. And I don't want to do too much with that. There goes Walmart breaking below support. So she's in BDM now, getting up to that 1050, failing, and Walmart's heading lower here. Facebook is still between that 10 and 50 on a today 1 minute. Let's take a look at Facebook. Our SPY put hedge is up $500. Still holding on to that right now, watching for the market's direction here. Facebook, I wanted to go to the today 1 minute, and as you can see, we're still climbing here, getting up above there, and same thing with 3 month daily. As you can see, 1050 SMA. I'm looking for a break above. Now here, same thing. What did I tell you guys when we were back here? When we were live, I said this is going to be our resistance, that 50 SMA. Now you can see right here, it got up to that 50, pulled back, but it held support at that yellow 20. Got up, failed at that 50, and it's converging here, getting tighter this channel. So we're waiting for a make or a break above that red 50 SMA on today 1 minute, or below support on the yellow 10 SMA here. So it's getting tighter. Let's see what Facebook is going to do here.
Let's go Bulls.
Let's see if we can start to break out. I'm looking at the SPY though. SPY's not doing too much either. SPY diamond. SPY's starting to break down a little bit. Facebook's getting up to that red 50 SMA again on the today 1 minute chart. SPY, NTZ. Yeah, that's just the wick though. Remember, we got to see where the candle ends. Still 30 seconds. I could pull back all the way back here right now. Patience is important. Now, if this held here and the next candle was green, that'd be a confirmation of breakout momentum. What did they just say across 8 states? Josh says, Dave, look at DPZ. Alrighty, hold on. I want to look at that Facebook. DPZ, Domino's Pizza. They have earnings coming out this week, don't they?
New York City canceling June permits for public events from the mayor.
I think Domino's is a great trade to make here.
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning. I'm going to write that down on my list here because I'm looking for an earnings trade to make this week. A small one, you know? So DPZ earnings. I'm writing down next to it. Now, see again, Facebook. Remember what I told you when Facebook, the candle was here?
Yep.
I said we got to wait for confirmation, and that's what I mean. Some people will jump in here, and then it starts to retrace, and they're like, oh, you know, what did I do?
Fake out.
That's why we got to follow that trade plan. SPY puts are up $600 now on that hedge. Facebook wants to break above that 50 there. Domino's, though, looks really great there.
Mayor de Blasio says 200
Josh.
people admitted to New York City hospitals.
ABT ready to break out, says Vic. Clorox ripping higher, says Dr. Reber.
April 17th.
Let's see Clorox. CLX. Clorox is a nice one to trade, but don't like the doji there right now. Facebook's holding that yellow 10 SMA here. Look at, we're waiting for that break above 178.45.
SFET Safety Group getting another pop here. Sandy Foxtrot Echo Tango. SFET company had a.
Vic says Moderna is going to the moon. Let's take a look at Moderna. mRNA. $51, $52. Wow, look at that breakout there. I'd love to jump into something on Moderna.
SFBT,
You know, once that vaccine comes out, everyone's going to be taking that vaccine.
36% SFBT.
Facebook still holding that 10. Want to see it break above and get that cross here on that 1050 SMA on a today 1 minute. Moderna's still ripping higher there. Adam, if your SMA is showing higher, you're probably not looking at a today 1 minute chart. There goes Facebook. Big candle here. There we go. Big candle on Facebook. 178.45 is going to be our resistance. If we can break above that, we're going to start breaking out on Facebook, I think, and running higher. And remember, Facebook has that gaming app that they just announced they're building as well. So once that gets more into the mainstream media, you might see some more buyers coming in for Facebook shares.
Opco Health's BioReference Labs to provide COVID-19 lab testing to all drive applications. That from Macomb Daily. That's Oscar Papa Kilo. OPK. Shares of Opco Health spiking to the high at $1.98.
Gilead, August 21st, 120 straight call sweeps coming in. Wow. Fresh and Healthy Meals says Walmart's bouncing off the 200-day SMA. Let's take a look at Walmart here. We could put the 200 SMA on this. That's usually a good one for a larger institutional stock like Walmart. I usually put the 200 as a pink, bright pink.
CYCC, Cyclacel.
Look at Facebook breaking out here, guys. Facebook's having a nice run. Our Facebook trade's almost in the green for the day, only down 4%.
On CYCC.
Let's see SPY.
BIOL, BioLace shares popping to the highs, 50 cents, BIOL.
I want to see SPY start to break out here. Let's take a look at the watch list. Amazon still 24.05, up $30, up 1.27% for the day.
BioReference Labs at 2,500 drugstores.
AMD 57.26, up 1.22%. There goes Facebook wanting to climb there again. Cisco. DBX. Dropbox is up 4.33% today. Disney's down about 4% on that downgrade. Nick Richardson says Square, SQ. Let's take a look at Square. Square's having a little bit of a breakout here, 61.16. Let's take a look at the 3-month daily. Square looks nice. That looks ready for a nice breakout on Square. We got to add Square to our watch list here. I'm going to put that on here as well for a possible SQ. That's a nice setup there on Square. Let's take a look at PayPal quick. PayPal's looking great there as well. It's holding that 110 support. 110 was resistance. We broke that resistance. Now it's becoming support. So going to be looking at PayPal there as well for a possible weekly trade. Son says, could you look at SWN? I sure can, son. How are you doing, son? Look at that breakout off that 10 on SWN. What is this, that Swanson food? Let me see. Southwestern Energy. Let's take a look. Let's go a little bit further out here. Wow, it broke that major resistance at 250. So next is going to be right at around 350 for Southwestern. That's not a bad setup there, son. If you wanted to add that, I mean, that's the beauty of our trade plan. You could see it was an NTZ breakdown momentum, held support at $1. Now it broke that 250 resistance. It's on the climb. Now we're going to be looking at that next resistance right at around $4. So if you wanted to buy shares of SWN Southwestern, it's not a bad idea. I'd be having a stop at it probably $2. A candle below $2, I'd be out of SWN. So pretty decent stop on SWN there, but I'd be going long term for that. Let's see, a lot of comments coming in. Adam, you definitely don't have them set up correctly then. Let's see. Walmart. Still not doing too much on Walmart there. Facebook's still on the climb. Facebook's at the highs of the day. Still holding above that 10, so you can see how it is. It's a slow progression here, so you know, this is one that I'd be looking for a longer term swing trade on if I entered now. You know, it's not one that's, you know, drastically volatile here. I mean, look, it's down 84 cents, down 0.4% when the market's down. How much is the market down now? Dow's down about 400 points, 1.6%. So performing well compared to the market conditions. Monica says Rad and Boeing. Ride Aid and Boeing. I'll look at Ride Aid again for you.
Ooh, look at that.
Nice climb there on Ride Aid.
That was a wicked.
SFET.
They always do that.
Continuing higher.
That's not a bad candle there, Monica, on Ride Aid. If, like I said, if you wanted to jump in, you got your stop at 11, and your target's going to be, I'd say 15 on Ride Aid. Looks like it could have a nice little run here.
WMT, Walmart seeing more call sweeps.
Walmart got more call sweeps coming in, guys.
On WMT, Walmart.
Our hedge is paying off really well. Given the market conditions, I mean, we're only down $200 for the day. And that's with our Exxon. ExxonMobil's climbing really nicely here off the low. Let's take a look at that. No one's watching ExxonMobil. Wow, look at the today 1 minute chart on ExxonMobil. So opening bell was the lows. It's been nothing but climb. Now you got the first candles here. Look at the SMAs converge here on ExxonMobil, and now we're getting the first candles above that 10, 20, and 50 SMA on a today 1 minute chart.
You have similar big candles like the Facebook one that we had that became.
Yeah, that was just
SMA.
a little bit of volatility coming in the market. More buyers, sellers coming in. I liked seeing those larger candles though. If we could pull back down to that 10 SMA now and get some large candles there, I'd probably be adding to the ExxonMobil trade. What is it? It's back in the green, right?
Nice.
We're back up over 5% on the ExxonMobil trade. And that's the beauty of the trade plan. Look at the Facebook trade. Facebook's now in the green. Facebook's in the green. ExxonMobil's in the green overall. Looking good. And like I said, ExxonMobil, I want to add to this position. I really think ExxonMobil is going to get a climb there. Walmart's holding that 200 SMA here. Let's see it break above that 10 and start to climb. And then I'd probably add to Walmart as well. Big candle on Facebook, they're saying. Let's take a look at Facebook. Guys, I think what you should be focusing on is ExxonMobil. There's a lot of room to run there on ExxonMobil. Look at that nice breakout momentum on Facebook. Holding that yellow 10 SMA the entire time. It pulls back, retraces down to that yellow 10, breaks out. Retraces down to that yellow 10 SMA, breaks out. And it looks like we're retracing back down, possibly that 10 SMA now. And if it doesn't, it's going to be a stronger breakout. But looks like it's retracing back down to that 10. Walmart looks like it's consolidating, wants to climb above that 10 and start that crossover into breakout momentum. As you guys can see on the MACD here, you're getting that crossover on the MACD. There goes the first candle on Walmart, starting to break above that 10, breaking it up to that 20 SMA on a today 1 minute chart. And let's keep our eye on Walmart, because that might be a nice swing trade here if we could get that 10-20 cross, as we already have that MACD cross here. Now, Facebook, what did I tell you? We were looking for that retracement back down to that 10 SMA, which we're doing right now. Now, let's see if we could hold that, bounce higher, and start that climb once again here from 178.55. Walmart still looking good here, still getting up to that blue 20, and there's the next candle here on Walmart. So let's see if it could hold above that 50 or above that 20 and get a green candle there. Now, look at what we just said with Facebook. Retracement back down to that 10. She's starting to climb once again. Vic says Abbott's ready to go again. Look at Walmart. There goes Walmart breaking higher again. And you guys see how we're giving you a play-by-play analysis here as we go with our trade plan. And that's why it's critical to be a professional trader member on our website if you want to get into the afternoon session with us.
Papa Supreme Court rules for BP PLC unit over Superfund site restoration damages under Montana state law. That's Bravo Papa.
Oh, yes. If you're using Thinkorswim, you got to include not after market hours. Guys, look at Facebook holding that 10 still. And we talked about it when the candle was right here. Okay, we might retrace back down to that 10. So we literally called the future of Facebook there saying, hey, look at what it's been doing right at this candle. I said, guys, looks like we're going to retrace back down to that 10. It retraced down to that 10, and now it's starting to climb again. Now you're going to look for resistance right at, let's say, 178.90. If it breaks above that, she's going to continue to run there, and I'm probably going to be adding to the Facebook trade. ExxonMobil trade's now back up 7%. Take a look at ExxonMobil climbing from the lows. And that's the beauty of our trade plan. Today we came on early in the morning. We said, hey, this is what we're looking for with our trades. We didn't get any signals. We're in them, and now look, the account's climbing back into the green on many of the trades here. Looking great. I'm really happy with the discipline here and the following of the trade plan like we're doing. Look at Walmart there starting to break out. It's entering into the breakout momentum cycle. Once we get that 1020 cross, already has that MACD cross is looking great. ExxonMobil coming down to that 20 SMA like it's been doing here. Let's see if it climbs off of that.
And you typically say you don't trade on Mondays. You don't.
I usually don't day trade on Mondays. If I do trade, it's usually a swing trade. I like letting the markets do its thing here, settle over the news, the news from over the weekend. Now Walmart, though, Walmart's not a bad setup here.
Talks on economic stimulus progressing nicely.
They're giving out another stimulus package here, which I think is ridiculous. It's a sector rotation now. Some sectors are going to be dying out. A lot of the retail companies, I think they're going to be filing Chapter 11 soon.
ORC, Orchid Island Capital, popping here.
Look at Facebook holding that 10 really well. Let's see if it does that on this candle. Walmart's pulling back down to that 10 SMA there. Let's see if it could hold that and continue that climb. If it does, that's going to be the perfect entry for breakout momentum there. If it holds that 10 right now, to the chart to the right you're seeing, if it holds that 10, next candle's a green candle above that previous candle's body, I'd probably be looking for a swing trade on Walmart for this week's expo. The trade we have on Walmart right now is for the May 15th 135 strike. Let's see, Diego and Vic said Abbott's taking off. Let's take a look at Abbott. Abbott's looking really great here. I think Abbott's going to have a nice run. Absolutely. I mean, look at that chart on Abbott. There's no question in my mind Abbott really wants to soar here. I mean, they're the coronavirus test manufacturer. Looking good. I like that chart.
Did you see Trump yesterday in the press conference? He pulled out one of the test swabs.
No.
He opened one up, and he had a Q-tip inside his coat. He brought it out like, hey, what does this look like? The test looks like a swab, and he brought the Q-tip out of his coat.
Oh, man, he's funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Trump. Abbott does look good, though, if you want to do a swing trade. Let's take a look at the option chain here on Abbott. Walmart, take a look at the Walmart here. Don't keep your eyes off the charts. Just because we're going over something, be vigilant.
Precision Biosciences at the highs now. Delta Tango
So again, Abbott, if I wanted to do something with the April 24th Expo, let's take a look at what it's going for. So we're at 96.33. So if we're at the 96 strike and we get it for about 250, 250, 250, it's $5, $5 plus 96. So we're looking at 101 for 100% return on Abbott if we got this week's Expo. So just know if you got into Abbott, you're looking at about $101 price target for that 100% return. Now you could do something like the 96, 97 vertical bull call spread for this week's Expo, which I might do. Buy to open, sell to open. Let's take a look at what that's going for. We take a look at Abbott, expiration April 24th. Let's take a look at that Expo. And let's say the 96, 97 vertical bull call spread for the April 24th Expo. 42 cents. We could do a net debit limit order of 0.4. I don't think we're going to get it at 0.43, so I'll do 0.44. If we get 10 contracts, that's a $440 trade. I could do 20 contracts, $880 trade. That's a small trade. That would make over about $1,000 net profit for the week on just that small trade. That's what I mean. You're looking at your risk to reward ratio and seeing what's doable here. So your max gains with Abbott above $97 a share on your expiration date, and below 96 is going to be your max loss. So if Friday comes around, stocks below 96, you're going to have a max loss. But you're not going to let it go there if you see it continuing to drop. And if it doesn't have that breakout like we're expecting above 97.90, we'll probably be exiting that trade by Wednesday. But as long as it's holding above 95 bucks, that's a nice bullish trade there on Abbott. So again, buy to open 20 contracts, April 24th, 96 strike call. Sell to open 20 contracts, April 24th, 97 strike. And now it's already gone up. The midpoint's now at 52 cents. You guys are jumping in it already, driving the price higher here. So let's see here. I'm going to try 0.50, 20 contracts. That'll be a $1,000 trade. I'm going to place order. And let's see, that just executed. So that's an official trade now. 96, 97 vertical bull call spread.
Target's at 97, right?
We need the stock above 97 for max profit. Our target's going to be $100. Our stop's going to be 95.
PG.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Now just guys, just let me tell you as well here, when you're doing vertical call spreads, I never put in market orders. You never, ever put in a market order for spreads there. Just wanted to make sure you guys know that. Net debit limit order of perfect. Alrighty, let's see here. Abbott's still holding above that 10. Looking good there. Let's see. Walmart still holding above that 200 SMA on a today 1 minute. Let's go down the watch list here. Facebook's starting to run again. Really want to see Facebook break above that 50 SMA on a 3-month daily here. That'd be very bullish. Let's see what else on the watch list we got going on. Vincenzo says, what about OKTA? SMAs are converging now. Let's see, 3-month daily. That's looking great there on a daily chart. I mean, here was your buy signal right here on April 6th. And it's had nothing but a nice climb since. Let's zoom out a little bit further here, see what next resistance is going to be. Company just had its IPO in 2017. Look at where it came out at. 20 bucks, 150. Not bad, Vince. If you wanted to do a quick swing trade on that, maybe this week's expo, the May monthly expo. Not bad. Not a bad idea. SPY's holding that 50 SMA, starting to climb once again here. Looking for that next run. Walmart's holding that 200 pretty well there. Yeah, right now Walmart's in NTZ. Waiting for a climb above 132 there to start that next breakout on Walmart on a today 1-minute chart. Let's take a look at Cisco. I see that one flirting with the green on my watch list here. It's looking good. Look at how it's holding that 10 SMA right there. You know, I like the chart on Cisco. I gotta say, I really like that chart setup. I think 45 is an easy target.
FLI Systems, a note from Blair says Amazon deploying FLIR Systems thermal.
Walmart trades back in the green for the day.
To screen hundreds of thousands of its employees on a daily basis. That
SPY's starting to break out here. I'm gonna exit out of my SPY puts, I think. And let's see, 230. Let's see if I could get 235. Sell to close. Alrighty, just sold SPY puts 3.25.
Shares of FLIR Systems, FLI are 3704. Blair says, also mentioning the NDA, Wind Resorts and Emirates Airlines is following suit. Says, in our view, it is likely that thermal cameras will be more commonly used as a screening device for large gatherings, commercial airline flights, factories, sporting events, music performances, Broadway shows, and academic institutions. That note from Blair, FLIR. FLIR Systems, Foxtrot Lima, India Romeo hitting 37.31 now. At the high, up almost 10%, more than 10% now on FLIR. TLRY, Tilray spiking to the high, Tango Lima Romeo Yankee. TLRY hitting a high of 695 on a spike in volume now on Tilray. TLRY. MRVL, Marvell Technology, sweeps in the August 33 call on MRBL.
Alrighty, I just added the Abbott trade there to the bottom right of the page. Walmart's having a nice breakout here. Look at that Walmart trade climbing nicely. There comes that 1020 cross again. There goes Walmart breaking that 50 SMA. Let's see it break that, and then we're going to be looking for 133.25. Let's see here. I want to see ExxonMobil start that run. Let's see ExxonMobil, Halliburton. See, I really like this ExxonMobil chart. I'm telling you, I'm going to be making another trade on ExxonMobil either today, tomorrow. You know, and let's see Halliburton and CVX as well, because they were upgraded. Their price targets were upgraded. As you can see, this morning we were talking about it holding that blue 20 SMA, which it is doing. Walmart's breaking well above that 50 SMA. Look at her going now. Our Walmart trade's up 5% for the day, down 9% overall only. And that's for the May 15th Expo. That's why I said I might be trying to add to my Walmart trade today.
Shares of Tilray, TLRY. Tilray now over $7, $7.06 on TLRY. Tango Lima Romeo Yankee.
Alrighty, so Facebook trades going green here again as well. Let's take a look at Facebook. Let's see CVX quick here. CVX is holding that 10, converging between that 1050 SMA. Walmart's still breaking out there. Nice 1020 breakout. MACD's confirmed. First candle above that 10-20-50 SMA on a today 1 minute chart. Looking good. Facebook looks like it wants to get back up to the highs of the day here. Let's see if it could break that 178.95. That's what we're looking for here on Facebook.
Tilray, seeing now the sweep in the weekly $7.50 call on Tilray, TLRY, Tango Lima Romeo Yankee. MARK, Remark, shares.
Let's see, Vu says thoughts on BA. Let's take a look at BA over here. Not liking it today. It's down 3%, 149. 3-month daily though. Daily chart looking good, not too bad. I wouldn't be jumping in just yet though. Look for a candle above 153. Then I might trade it up to 190 to 200. But for right now, not a fan of Boeing. Now take a look. We exited out of our SPY puts we got as a hedge. Take a look at the today 1 minute chart. We exited out of that a little bit ago. It's starting to break out now back at the highs of the day, and SPY is starting to get a run there. So nice exit out of those SPY puts we had as a hedge. And now we're watching our longs take a run here. Let's see, Facebook. No problem, Vu. Nick Richardson says, crowd, CRWD, massive mood. CRWD. Nice move. That's right, up 6.84%. Let's take a look at the 3-month daily. More highs on that breakout momentum. $80 would be the next target resistance. CrowdStrike. Facebook's breaking out again. CrowdStrike doesn't look too bad there. Nick Richardson. Walmart's on the run. We're up over 7.5% on our Walmart trade for today. Walmart climbing off that 10. Keep an eye on that. Facebook's starting to run. Let's take a look at the today 1 minute chart on Facebook. Look at that nice breakout on Facebook. Now, you can see we're climbing from the lows of the day, and this is where I'd be looking to add to my longs now after we've come in at the bottom of this support of today,
moving
off the lows of today.
Has a similar product to FLIR thermal imaging product. That's LPTH.
PayPal May 1st 101 strike puts coming in. AMD call sweeps June 1970 strike. Mike said AMD's breaking out. I went over AMD before. Nothing's changed on it, but I'll go over it again for you guys. AMD looking okay. I'd have 59 to 60 as target here. I really don't see it breaking out too much higher than 60 before retracing a little bit here, so I'd be cautious on AMD. Walmart's starting to climb again, up 8% now for the day on Walmart. Really want to catch that move on ExxonMobil here as well. These charts are taking absolutely forever to come up here. ExxonMobil's an NTZ. I'm looking for that move above 42.20. Facebook's getting a move. Facebook's starting to climb again. Big red candle there on Walmart. Amazon 24.19, up 1.83%. AMD's getting up to that 58 now. Nice climb on AMD, still breaking above that 10, still on the climb. There goes Q's. Q's are breaking out. Facebook's having a nice run. Abbott's retraced a little bit here. Remy McNamara says Tesla's going up. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla's looking good. I like that chart on Tesla. 700 would be my support if you were entering a trade on Tesla. It's near the highs of the day. Easy 800 to 850 target on Tesla. Facebook still having a run here. Michael Rodriguez says, are you thinking about adding to Facebook? I am. Look at that Facebook run here. Nice climb on Facebook. Take a look at that run. 179.22 continuing to climb. 180 is going to be our resistance for today. If we look at the 3-month daily, you can see once again it's near that 50 SMA on a daily chart. So now tomorrow, if I get a green candle on Facebook, I'm going to be adding to Facebook tomorrow. That's what we're looking for with Facebook. And then if we get a green candle tomorrow on Facebook, I'd be looking at, 185 to 190 as the target for this week. There goes Walmart. Let's see if it could still hold that 50. ExxonMobil's up 5% overall, down 17% today, but still in the green overall on that. Starting to hold here. Look at that 10-20 cross coming up. SMAs are converging. I'll be keeping an eye on ExxonMobil. We have the May 15th 40 strike call. So we're up still 5% overall on ExxonMobil, and if we could hold this and start to break out here within the next 5 minutes, I'll probably add to ExxonMobil. But pretty choppy, not doing too much, but it's well off the lows of today. Look at, here's a 930 bell, and she's been climbing and climbing ever since. It's in consolidation. SMAs are converging. Look for that next breakout above 42. Breakout above 42, and I'll be adding to ExxonMobil. Again, if we look at the 3-month daily chart on ExxonMobil, it's holding that blue 20 SMA really well here. So we're going to be looking for another climb up above 45, I think, this week. Take a look at Abbott.
U.S., Mexico, and Canada extend travel.
Abbott's starting to break out again. Look at that nice breakout here on Abbott again.
From a U.S. official.
Did you Abbott had a nice climb there. Look at that candle there holding above that 20 SMA on a today 1-minute chart.
AGPA, happy on.
USO, Zamboni says. Let's take a look at USO. Today 1-minute chart, not doing too much. NTZ, 3-month daily though. Wow.
SHOP, Shopify expands capital lending program to help merchants. Sandy Hotel, Oscar Papa.
Yeah, Zamboni, I'd definitely be looking at some calls on USO for long term there, but I'm going to add that to my watch list. USO and then long term next to it. Because if we make a trade on USO, that's going to be one I'm going to be doing a year, maybe even 2 years out until Expo. But now, I mean, she's at new lows here for going back quite some time. I used to trade USO frequently, actually. I think that was right around here when I was trading USO, back when it was down around 18 bucks, I remember. That's before I met my wife and I was doing a lot of traveling across the world. And I remember when I was going to Omaha, Nebraska for a trip, I was in USO, and I remember being, I was at the hotel and I'm watching it on the screen there, and I got out my phone and I'm like, I got to add to USO there, and I added to it and ended up having a nice breakout the following couple of days, and made a really great trade on that. Abbott. Let's take a look at Abbott. Rabbit. Nice breakout on Abbott. Almost near the day's highs on Abbott. There she goes. She's continuing to run 96.50. Let's see. Get up to that. Walmart still not doing too much here. Still below that 10 SMA. Keeping an eye on that. looking to add to that. Guys, ExxonMobil's having a nice breakout here. We're back up 10% overall on ExxonMobil. Look at ExxonMobil go. What did I tell you when she broke 42? If you rewind this a little bit, I said look for that break above 42 for that next breakout at 45. So I'm liking the chart here on ExxonMobil. You know, even with all the bearish news on, you know, crude oil, I think ExxonMobil's a nice stock here to buy. Even get some leaps into. Let's take a look at that quick. As we continue to see Abbott over here, take a look at Abbott. Let me bring that chart up over here as that continues to run. Abbott's having a nice breakout. Let's see it hold that 1020. What else do we got going on? All right, so ExxonMobil, let me bring up that option chain there.
Bob said lightning strike tornado warnings, Central Florida.
Wow. Alrighty, let's see here. ExxonMobil. There goes Abbott again. So ExxonMobil, if I wanted to do a safer, longer-term trade on ExxonMobil, I could pick up the January 15, 2021 Expo, and I could look at the, I mean, that's dirt cheap here. The 40 strike call for, you know, $7.08, or you could pick up the 45 strike for $4.72. I wouldn't do the 45. I'd probably do the 40 or 42.50. Abbott's still going there. Look at Abbott continue to run there. Abbott trades in the green, looking great. Now ExxonMobil, like I said, if we were looking at something, an ExxonMobil trade idea, look at Abbott, new highs there, continuing to run. My account is now up for the day because you got to remember we locked in those SPY puts as a hedge. Abbott's still running near the highs of the day right now. Okay, so getting back to the ExxonMobil trade idea, you could even go with the January 21st, 2022. Let's see, the 45 strike on that is going for about $6.85, which is dirt cheap in my opinion. So your break even is your strike price plus what you paid. So example, if you paid $6.85 plus $45, that means your break even's at $51.85. $51.85, then your break even price plus what you paid is going to be your 100% return. So at $51.85 plus $6.85, that's going to be your 100% return, which, you know, is less than $60 a share. And let's see our ExxonMobil chart. If we got up to 60 in the next 2 years, I don't think that's a bad target there. I'd say 55 is a good target. Look at Abbott continuing to break out there. 96.60 she's running for.
Getting up top here, Golf Hotel Sandy, India.
Yeah, I'm watching Q's up there too. SPY's running. We got out of those SPY puts we had as a hedge last week at a nice timing back in here when she was starting to break out. SPY's having a big run here, guys. Our accounts climbing rapidly here. ABT still running. Walmart's starting to run here. And let's see, Facebook's on a big run. Let's take a look at the Facebook chart. And Facebook, 179.43, continuing to break new highs of the day here on Facebook. Facebook's now in the green, up 17 cents, 0.09% for the day. Let's take a look. Let's see, any questions in the trade room or the chat here? Guys, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up here. Share it on social media for me. I'd greatly appreciate that. There goes Facebook, another big climb, 79.52, or I'm sorry, 179.52 and climbing. Abbott still climbing there. Nice trend higher on Abbott. Facebook's now up $200 today, up 12% on the Facebook trade for today. Waiting for Walmart to start to break out here. I'm watching the Walmart chart up above here. I'm watching it try to break above that blue 20 SMA on a today 1 minute chart. There goes Facebook continuing to run, 179.55 and climbing. Bank of America, Joe asks about. Let's take a look at BAC. And if we take a look at BAC, you can see we have a nice breakout coming here. 1020 cross, MACD's crossed. It's looking good. First candle is above the 1020.50 SMA. We already crossed above resistance at 22.93 a share. Looking good on a today 1 minute chart. Now if we switch this to a daily chart here, you can see it looks like it's holding that 20 SMA pretty well. I'd be entering into Bank of America. I'm going to look at this BAC. I might do a small swing trade on it for this week's expo. Okay, so if I'm looking at the April 24th expo, and you know what, maybe the May 15th, let's see what that's going for the 23 strike, $1.47. All right, let's see what the April 24th is going for the 23 strike, 66 cents. We'd need a pretty big move on that. A lot of contracts coming in though. I might do a small trade on it, and this isn't something for small accounts. You know, this is a spec trade, but it is holding that 20 SMA. We have the MACD cross. It's at the highs of the day, so it's not a bad setup. 23 strike, so 10 contracts are going to cost about $670, $660 if you got 10 contracts. You know, 15 contracts, that's not going to hurt. You know, that's going to be about $1,000 trade there, and I'd be willing to jump in there at that. So it's a $1,012 trade, and picking up the Bank of America April 24, 23 strike calls, and we are in now at 0.66. I'll post that in the trade room.
CNBC, Sandy Hotel Alpha Kilo.
Target.
Target on Bank of America is going to be, let's say, between 24 and 25. And our stop is going to be 22. Let's say 22.50. Let's make that a little bit tighter. 22.50 stop on Bank of America, since it's this week's expo. Perfect. Guys, Facebook's having a big breakout here. Let's take a look at Facebook. We're already up $300 on the Facebook trade now. As you can see, a green candle here. It's looking like it's breaking that 50 SMA on a daily chart here. Very bullish chart here on Facebook if we can get a green candle tomorrow. Green candle tomorrow, I'm going to be adding to that Facebook. Our account's green now for the day. Walmart's having a nice breakout, up $300 for the day on Walmart. Let's take a look. WMT. Boom. Nice breakout there on Walmart from the lows that we were just seeing down, you know, just before here. What was that? 40 minutes ago, not even 35 minutes ago. We're at the lows of the day. We're starting to break out now. Nice 1020 cross coming up. MACD's just crossed. Let's look for that breakout, and the next resistance is going to be around 132.50. If we can break above that, should have a nice climb for the day there. Abbott's looking great. Nice run there. Facebook's up almost $300 for the day. Walmart's still running. Look at ExxonMobil up 14%. This is one I wanted to take a look at here. ExxonMobil. Look at how strong she's breaking out now and holding above that 10. Look at we were talking about this before here, how she's coming off the lows, having a nice breakout. Looking good. Yep. 23.
Oh, no, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Just small spectrum.
Yeah. Yep, perfect. Bank of America trade's already up over 3%. Looks good. Abbott's looking fantastic. Facebook's breaking out huge here. ExxonMobil's on the rise. And our accounts in the green, guys. Looking really good here on our trades that we're in.
At Tyson Food Plant in Tennessee. That's PSN.
Paula said AMD 60s are coming in for this week here. Look at the Halliburton calls coming in as well. Look at the Microsoft calls coming in. Walmart's still having a nice breakout here. ExxonMobil's holding that 10. Joe, we made a Bank of America trade, but it's not a trade challenge trade. It's a spec trade. You know, there's really nothing too positive about the banks right now, but with our trade plan, it's looking good. So I'm going to make a small spec trade on Bank of America for this week's expo, which is what we did. I added that to the trade list there too on the video. Abbott's only 49 cents away from max net gains of 100% above $97 a share. Look at Bank of America continue to run. We're now up 6% on the Bank of America trade. 7% on Bank of America. Nice trade there. 8% on Bank of America. Looking good. Let's see what else is having a nice
Crude
breakout
now
here.
at $10.80, down 41%. Crude at the lowest level since April 1986 now.
Crude at the lowest level since April
AMD.
1986. Unbelievable. ExxonMobil still having a strong breakout there. Look at it holding above that 10 SMA, looking good. Abbott trade's looking good. So we did an Abbott trade that's looking fantastic. Our Bank of America trade's up 8%. That looks great. Our Facebook trade's up 15% today. That's looking great. We're almost green overall on our Facebook trade.
Pending.
ExxonMobil's having a nice run here. Remember I said I wanted to add to that on the lows this morning? I should have made that addition on ExxonMobil earlier, but E, are we up? Are we in the green for the day?
We are in the green.
We are in the green, and that's the importance of we closed out that hedge this morning. That was a nice closure there, and now we are looking to go long here and add here. Bank of America, guys. E, how much is Bank of America percentage-wise?
12% already.
12% gain on Bank of America. We just made that, and if that has a nice, if the markets climb 300 points tomorrow, that's going to be up over 100%. You know, so that's what I mean about a small trade. You know, we only put $1,000 into it, but you know what? If that's 100%, that one trade's making $1,000. Now, if we make two other trades, there's $3,000. You're not putting all your eggs in one basket there and hoping for that big return, because eventually that's going to come back and bite you in the ass. You know.
And generally, I know we've spoken about it before, but how much should you be putting on a trade?
It all depends on your account size. I hate giving numbers like that, but usually anywhere from 5 to 15%, depending on your size of your account. I don't like going by that percentage-wise, because if you have different account sizes, it's different. You know, if you're having a small account like our trade challenge, you know, it might be a 20% compared to a normal 7% in a normal account. You know, Bank of America, we're up almost 13%. ExxonMobil's still on the run. Walmart's holding that 50 SMA right now on a today 1 minute chart, looking good. Dooman Bryant says, look at Apple. Let's take a look at Apple. Antonio Sanchez says, great video. Thank you. I appreciate that. Got a lot of rest last night, so got some energy today.
Yeah, you feel pumped. You came in with full energy.
AAPL. Apple's holding up, climbing from the lows 278 all the way up to 280, 150. But if you look at the 6-month daily here, it's just, you know, it's holding that 50 right now. But I'm not a fan of Apple. Not right now, not with these conditions. Facebook is having a run. Facebook trades now in the green overall.
Go Facebook.
Look at Facebook go at 179.91. Nice breakout on Facebook. Skyjack, I definitely want to add to Facebook tomorrow. Like I said, my thing is patience and discipline. So looking at the 3-month daily, like I said, on a 3-month daily here, you can see we're getting up to that 50 SMA. So if we have a green candle tomorrow on Facebook, I'm going to be adding to that and looking for a 190 to 200 target on Facebook for the next month. Because we have the Facebook right now, the April 24th 180 strike. I'm going to be looking to add to that for the May monthly expo. Facebook trade is in the green and breaking out big here. ExxonMobil, let's see if that holds that 20 on this retracement here. Let's see, you guys have any questions here? Facebook green, PayPal NTZ. They said keep an eye on the weather coming our way. They said it's getting worse. Guys, if you look out our window right now, it looks like a storm is brewing.
OS Canada Goose.
Let's see. Joe said he's up 10% his account in his first week with us. Great job, Joe.
Great
Nice job.
OS. Currently at 22.82.
Nice job, guys. Tyler, $300 on day gains. Nice job, Tyler Cummings. Great job. Nice job, guys. Master Realtor says, wow, Abbott. Abbott's having a huge break out there. Let's go take a look at Abbott. ABT. And while our ExxonMobil's holding that, look at Abbott. 96.81. 96.82.
Wow.
Guys, remember, all we need with our vertical bull call spread, as you can see on new trades today for April 20th, over to the bottom right of this video, you can see Abbott, April 24th. You can see we have the April 24th 96.97 vertical call spread. We had paid at a net debit limit order of 50 cents. Max that could be worth is the difference between the strikes. So the difference between 96 and 97 is $1. If we paid 50 cents and the max it could be worth is $1, that's a 100% gain. And there goes Abbott, 96.88 and continuing to run there. 96.90. That's going to be a nice 100% gain with Abbott above $97 a share on Expo. 96.93. Abbott's continuing to run, continuing to break out. Here goes Facebook breaking above 180. 180.03 continuing to run on Facebook. Look at the candles on Abbott continuing to run. 96.94. We are now up $500 for the day here unrealized. Abbott's up $500. Bank of America's up 8%. Facebook overall, today it's up 22%. Overall, it's up 2.11%. Walmart's up 8% today, down 7% overall. ExxonMobil's up 14% overall still. Looking great on ExxonMobil. Let's bring ExxonMobil up over here because that's one I definitely would love to add to on that trade. Look at how well it's holding above that 20 SMA like we were just talking about a couple of minutes ago. Holding that 20, starting that breakout again. 42.60 is going to be our next resistance. We could break above that, and we're going to be looking for 43. I have a nice target of ExxonMobil for about $45 for this week's Expo. So that's what I'm looking for with ExxonMobil. Great day, great start to the day, guys. More new account highs today. So looking good. Facebook trade is continuing to break out, up $400 for the day on Facebook, up over 5% now on Facebook overall. Facebook still continuing to break out there, 180.07 continuing to run. There goes Abbott again. Looking good, guys. Guys, give this video a thumbs up. We got 210 live viewers right now, 81 likes. So if you like today's video, the hard work, dedication we put in, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. I'd greatly appreciate that. Southwest Airlines, we got some May 15th 45 strike puts coming in. Schlumberger option alert, 16 strike call sweeps coming in near the asking price, 1,017 contracts at about 36 cents a contract. There goes Abbott continuing to run. Facebook 180.09 at the new highs of the day for Facebook. Big climb, big climb here. Nice. Our trade on Facebook's up overall 5%. That trade was just down 25%. or 30% on Friday, if you remember. So this is the importance of following that trade plan. That trade's now in the green. We're up over 4% on the Facebook trade. ExxonMobil trade's back up over 14% overall. And now we're watching that Walmart trade, which is the May 15th expo, to turn in that green as well. There goes Abbott. Again, new highs there, 96.98.
Sandy, India. Wells Fargo spoke with Merit Medical
96.99 on Abbott. Here she goes, 96.99. 97, she just broke $97 a share. Max net gains above $97 a share on expo date. Let's see that continue to break out there. Nice strong breakout momentum on Abbott. And Facebook's holding that 20 SMA, as you can see here. So here's that 10-20 cross on Facebook. Had a big breakout. It's just holding that 10 SMA the entire time. It retraced back down to the 50 right here. And you see those consolidation candles. Had a nice breakout above consolidation, which signifies the next breakout momentum phase within the breakout momentum cycle. So we broke out, held that 10 here, broke out, and then first candle below here, that 10, we retraced back down to that 20. So now we're looking at that 20 as support in this breakout momentum phase and cycle. And you see nice breakout here, retracing back down to that 20 SMA, big breakout, and now we're watching Facebook. If she holds that 10, continues that climb there, and Abbott's continuing to run here as well. Count is soaring here. Bank of America trade still up about 8%. Let's take a look at Bank of America chart. Guys, only 96 likes and 214 live viewers now. Let's share this video and give it a thumbs up. Look at Abbott go, 97.08 a share, continuing to run, 97.10. Big breakout on Abbott, guys. That's going to be an easy 100% gain on that Abbott vertical call spread that we picked up this morning. Alrighty, guys, it's after 11 a.m. now. Going to get off of here and go back in the trade room, and going to be looking for some afternoon setups here. If you guys aren't a member yet, make sure you go to www.breakingchartalerts.com, click join now, go to our professional trader membership, and you guys are going to be able to see all of our trade alerts here. Here's the trade alert from this morning. Let's go over here, check that out. Here's the thing. No picture. Alrighty, so live trading video and classes, that's going to be in the afternoon at 2 p.m. As you can see, it's scheduled today at 2 p.m. All of our archive videos are here for the afternoon trading session. This is only available for Pro Trader membership. So to join now, you guys could click join now. If you use Professional Trader 12-month instead of $2,000, if you use promo code STIMULUS, STIMULUS, promo code STIMULUS, you'll save 25% off. It'll be $1,500 for the year, and that includes classes throughout the day and weekly. That's going to be starting. If you guys need help, you could talk to our customer service team by clicking here and clicking what you're interested in, your question down here, start a chat, and that's live representative right now. If you want to talk to me or Efrain, click on this Facebook icon here at the top of the page, and that'll take you to our Facebook business page where me or Efrain will get in touch with you and respond to you. So again, guys, live trade room for now, and then at 2 p.m. we're going to be live. So I'm going to head off of this now, and I'm going to be in the live trade room here. So guys, if you need anything, come join us, ask us a question, and we will see you guys at 2 p.m. Nice breakout here on Bank of America, continuing to hold above that blue 20 SMA. Another big breakout here. Abbott's huge breakout. Wow, look at Abbott go. Walmart, look at Walmart over here. WMT, big breakout on Walmart. It's getting up to that resistance we were talking about before, 132.45. Get a break above that, and then we're going to be looking for about 133 as our next resistance. We're now up $600 unrealized for today. Big gains on Abbott, Facebook, Walmart. Bank of America is now up 11%. Look at Bank of America continue to run. That is a quick 11% gain. That's only up about $111 right now. Is a small spec trade of $1,000. ExxonMobil still looking great. I'm going to be adding the ExxonMobil trade tomorrow on a continued breakout. Alrighty, guys, I will see you guys. Before you go to where is live at? Okay, Julianne says before you go, where's the live at? So if you guys join our website, and which is www.breakingchartalerts.com, you can see at the bottom down here. Here is our webpage, breakingchartalerts.com. If you click join now, you only get access to the live afternoon trading video if you're a professional trader member. So professional trader member, you could do monthly or yearly, but we only have the promo code for the yearly package, so you could either pay $250 a month for the professional trader, or you could pay the $1,500 for the year by using promo code stimulus. And then, like I said, from now until about 1:30, we'll be in the live trade room on the website, and then at 2 p.m. we will be in the live video here on the live trading video and classes. So nice day today, guys. Take a look at Walmart, still starting to break out there. Nice big breakout. We're now up $700 unrealized for the day. Almost green on the Walmart trade, only down 2% overall on the Walmart trade, up 14% today. Bank of America trades up 7.5%. Abbott trades up 15%. Facebook overall up 7%, continuing to run on Facebook, now up $800 unrealized for the day. Let's take a look at Facebook as that continues to break out here. Nice run on Facebook. Look at the candle on Facebook, 180.45, continuing to run up to 180.50. Nice climb and breakout on Facebook. If we could break 180 today, I might even add today instead of tomorrow to our Facebook trade. So our Facebook trade's back up over 6% overall now, up 25% for today, and we are looking great, guys. Great job today, and that's the importance and discipline you need to have with trading our trade plan. Great job today, guys, and congratulations on our trades. You know, we did a really great job today. Patience, discipline, following that trade plan is key. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. God bless, and I will see you guys in the trade room. Bye-bye, guys. Great job.